Up next,
World News.
and Guess the Teacher.
Now please rise for the pledge.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silent meditation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Mount Carmel area, and welcome back to MCA Live. I'm Gav Lebeski.
And I'm Jonah Lazicki, and here are today's announcements. Today is Friday, May 10th, day 3. Any student who signed up for cross country will have a meeting during homeroom. Prom tickets are still on sale in the athletic office until May 17th, $25 for seniors and $30 for sophomores and juniors. Now here's Gavin with today's news.
For this weekly recap we will start with the NBA. Nikola Jokic is the MVP once again. The superstar center for the Denver Nuggets was MVP in 2021 and 2022, and is now the MVP for the 2023-2024 season. There's only a handful of other players who have won the award 3 times, such as Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. Scientists have announced that a new planet has been detected within a thick atmosphere in a nearby galaxy. The planet is twice as big as Earth. This planet is considered as 55 Cataract E. Since developing 55 Cataract E, it gives them hope of a hospitable planet with a thick atmosphere. This exoplanet is 41 light years away and reaches a boiling point of 42,000 degrees Fahrenheit. On Wednesday, the Olympic torch arrived in France for a grand entrance for the Olympics. A large ship carried the Olympic torch from Greece to the welcoming ceremony at sunset. The torch was lit in Greece last month before it was officially handed to France for the 2024 Summer Olympics. The Boy Scouts of America is changing its name for the first time in its 114-year history. It will become Scouting America. The name change is to focus on inclusion. Roger Carone, President and Chief Executive Officer, said in an interview, "In the next 100 years, we want the youth in America to feel very, very welcoming to come into our program." We'll be right back with Bryn and Sports.
MCA student and Lord's softball player Michaela Adams hit a career milestone this week. Michaela recorded her 100th career hit during the team's 10-0 win at Lehighton on Wednesday, which was the team's last regular season game. The team finished the season with an overall record of 12-8 and now await District 4 playoffs. Congratulations, Michaela. Tonight in sports, varsity baseball plays at home against Central Columbia at 4:30. That's all for sports. Back to Jonah at the news desk.
It's time to reveal the week's mystery teacher. Let's do a recap of clues and see if you were able to guess who it was.
I'm Jessica Robert, and I'm back with this week's teacher. Could you guess who it is? They are the tax collector of the township. They were the first of the family to attend college. They news anchored for MCA Live. They like to travel, and they visited U.S. states and as well as foreign countries. They enjoy music and have been to over 30 concerts. Could you guess who the teacher is? I'm here with Mrs. Demansky, and Mrs. Demansky studied abroad and lived in England for 3 years. How was that?
It was great. I studied abroad when I was in college, and I actually lived, it was a castle. It was called Hurstmonceau Castle. It was in East Sussex, England, and it was a great experience. We went to classes Monday through Thursday, and then every Friday and the weekend we traveled to the different sites around the country, so it was a really cool experience.
That's nice. And Mr. Demansky also told us that you have your own little business going on. How is that?
I do have my own business. It's called Kelly's Boutique, and I make bows and wreaths and some different crafts, and I sell them at the farmers market in Atlas on the weekends.
That's really nice. And you're the tax collector for the township, so what's that like being a tax collector?
I am the tax collector for Mount Carmel Township. Not many people like tax collectors, but I do collect all the real estate and the personal tax bills for anybody that lives in the township. So when you get older, if you own a house in the township, you'll have to come pay me your taxes.
Well, I hope I don't do that. But you also were on MCA Live as an anchor. So how was that in high school?
I was back when I was in high school. I think maybe starting freshman year, I was one of the news anchors. It was a lot different back then, so it progressed a lot through the years. But yep, I was on WKMC Live.
Wow, that's amazing. And you were also the first to attend college. What college did you attend?
I attended Elizabethtown College, and I was the first in my family to attend. My parents worked really hard and saved up to help me make it happen. So
That's great. So you also went to 30 plus concerts. What would you say that your favorite concert was?
Probably my most memorable concert was the first concert after COVID. We saw Dave Matthews Band down in Raleigh, North Carolina, and you just appreciate it a lot more after being, stuck in your house for so long. So that was probably my most memorable one.
That seems like a really neat concert. I would go. But that's it for Mrs. Demansky.
We have one more week of guessing the teacher left. Stay tuned next week to see who it is. Today's lunch is saucy pulled pork loaded fries or nice cheeseburger on a bun. Monday's breakfast is eggy egg and cheese on a beautiful English muffin or waffles. That's all for this week.
Good luck to all sports team in action.
And next week will be our last week of news for the school year.
Have a great weekend, MCA.